Hey, what's up guys? This is aMSa's YouTube channel. Today I just want to introduce you guys top 5 Yoshi tips for beginners. I know that when you guys watching my Yoshi, oh, Yoshi looks pretty good. Some people said something like that, but the Yoshi has so many unique movements. So at first I just want to introduce what kind of the Yoshi's movement is most important for beginners. Alright, let's see. So maybe you guys know how the Yoshi's movement works, like the double jump, armor, and double jump canceling stuff, and the shoe drop, and the parrying things. The Yoshi has so many unique movements. So I just wanna introduce which movement is the most important things. I think at first the beginners should learn the double jump canceling near and up air for improving your punishing. Your punishing gets better if you use double jump canceling near and up air. These two movements is pretty good. Once you start the double jump canceling near or up air, you can hit some crazy combo. For the double jump canceling, just pressing the jump button twice and then pressing the A buttons. A, short hop or full hop, and then using double jump and then A button. And then just quickly input this movement. My input is the X, X, A, and fast forward, and then air cancelling with Z buttons. So X, X, A, down, Z. Once you get used to move this movement, let's try the turn on the dash forward, dash back, near, something like that. And the other side, something like that. And the next, up air. I know some people use the C stick for the using up air. Personally, I'm using the just the control sticks. So at first it's same with double jump canceling near, but I'm just the control sticks to up and then rotation. So we can use the double jump canceling up here in places, something like that. X, X, up, A, down, Z. And after that, let's try the momentum with momentum. Right, left, right, left. Left, right. Yeah, at first the beginner should learn this technique. And yeah, let's go to the next. So next one is shield drop. So Yoshi's shield is pretty weird. So basically, when the other character get the damages on their shield, they have the shield stun. But Yoshi doesn't have the shield stun. This is huge. So Yoshi's false punch is like the 16% on the shield stun is shield stun happened, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then girdle happened. So there's 8 shield stun against the Yoshi's false smash. But look at the Yoshi. Focused up smash is 18%, but actually the up smash girl damage didn't happen. But right after the hit stun, Yoshi can release a shield. So this character, Yoshi doesn't have the shield stun. So that's why Yoshi can punish every area movement by using the shield drop up here. So when Fox is using the up smash against the Yoshi's shield, after that Yoshi can punish the air option by using the shield drop up here. So that's why we should learn the shield drop up here. I think some people already know how to use the shield drop, but the shield drop is one of the most important technique for Yoshi, because Yoshi doesn't have the jump cancelling option. Even the mashing the X or Y buttons, we can't use the jump. What method do you use to shield drop? I'm using the axis method. Just tilt the control sticks left or right, and then yeah, tilt down. Just try to dashing, and then we can start the setup and then shield drop. So your movement gets a little bit faster, I think. Not only the shield drop works as a counter option, but also shield drop gets faster for improving your movement. So yeah, that's why the shield drop is pretty important. Especially shield drop up air is one of the very important technique for Yoshi. Okay, next. So third, after running the double jump canceling nair and up here, and actually running the shoe drop stuff, Yoshi player should learn the platform movements. So Yoshi can move pretty fast. Yoshi is not a slow character on the ground, something like that. But if we have the platforms, Yoshi can move pretty fast, something like that. Yeah, here is some techniques. So for moving fast with Yoshi, I have some tricks. So look at this. Basically, every character is using the wave landing, something like that. Like the holding control stick to the diagonal. I think that every character is using this method. But when we're using Yoshi, Yoshi can use a perfect wave dash while using the double jump. If I use a diagonal wave dash, something like that, I can move something like that. It's not fast. It's kind of normal. But while using double jump, Yoshi's ECB gets a little bit smaller. During this situation, Yoshi can use a perfect wave dash. Just control stick left or right, and then press the L or R. So if we use this technique, Yoshi's movement gets pretty fast, something like that. Once you learn the timings, yeah, you can do it every time. The flames is depend on the double jump timing though. The window is like the 2 or 3. It's useful. So and then yeah, you can move quickly. Especially your horizontal movement gets faster. And after using a perfect wave dashing, the fast forward is pretty easy. Just control stick to down. And Yoshi's fast forward is pretty fast. So that's why that's kind of the uploading works pretty well. Like going the top platforms and then fast forward up here. Mix up timing. Yeah, this movement is pretty fast. Yeah, we don't need a notice. Just holding the left or right. It's also useful from the ledge. So if we use a ledge dash normally, it's like this. If we use a straight left or right, here, look at this. Normal ledge dash, kind of the straight left or right wave dash. That's so long. So once you run the timing of this wave dashing, yeah, you can move fast like me. And for moving fast with Yoshi has some other weird techniques too, like this. But basically, yeah, we should run the wave running. After running the wave running, your movement gets faster. Yeah, this is third Yoshi tips for beginner. Yeah, we should run the parrying. So parrying is not the first priority. I make sure the first thing is double jump canceling near and up here. Second thing is a shield drop. The third, platform movements for trying to move fast with Yoshi. Both parrying. So parrying is pretty weird. I just want to introduce the parrying mechanics again. So, and I already uploaded trigger trick videos. Trigger trick is like we can turn off the light shielding on the L or R. Personally, I'm turning off the both sides of the L light shielding though. So yeah, we have to use the trigger trick. And this is Parry's flame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the first flame to the 6th flames, Yoshi can use the jump cancelling the parrying options. I think you can hear the sound of the parrying. Boom. But if the jump was a little bit late, Yoshi can't use the jump. Once Yoshi in the X, Yoshi can use the jump cancelling. Yoshi has to use the rolling after that. The parrying is a bit weird. It's like it's actually like the power shielding, but Yoshi has to use these options a lot. So parrying is like this is an intangible, and the center circle, the ball, is a power shielding. So the first frame and the second frame, Yoshi has a power shielding on the parry, and from the third flame, Yoshi has a shield. So if Yoshi got the attack on the sealed on the Yoshi's party, and the shield has a priority. So from the third flame, the parrying gets harder. Fourth flame, it's a little bit harder. Fifth flame, it's kind of impossible. And then sixth flame is something like that. So basically, Yoshi's parrying works like the 3 flames, something like that. And parrying is pretty good versus like the short hop options and something like that. And during the parrying flame, we don't get the hit sound, and Yoshi can use the jump canceling options. During the parrying flame, the opponent is have the hit sound, but the Yoshi can move, something like that. And then Yoshi can counter. For using the parrying, Yoshi should use Yoshi needs setups like if we're using parrying setups from the crouch animations. On the next frame, Yoshi's head goes upper, so Yoshi can easily use the parrying. If we try to use parrying from the standing animations, it's pretty hard because of the Yoshi's hard box is pretty huge. But from the CC, it's easier. So for using the parry options, basically Yoshi player is using the crouching to the parry. So parrying is pretty useful versus Fargo. And for learning how to use the parry, the Fargo is a pretty good opponent because parrying is basically not good versus multiple hit like the Peach's down smash, Fox's down nair, Mouse's nair, Captain Falcon's nair, something like that. Multiple hit options, but basically Fargo has so many single hit options. And Fargo is using the laser a lot. Playing with Fargo is pretty important. So yeah, this is parry. And if you got the spot of the power shooting stuff, Yoshi can use power shooting and reflect the projectile. And from the CC options, Fargo is using shot hop jury options a lot. And then Yoshi can parry this option and then double jump armor to nair. The move you just parried can't hit you actually if it's not a multi-hit, right? Yes. Even using series, we do not get the damages. Yeah. But if that one was a multiple hit, something like the on-air. Yeah, next one is coming. And then we got damages. Yeah. For learning the parrying stuff, and if you only have the vanilla melee, there is some practice for running timing. Versus Fargo is one of the best ones though. But yeah, you can choose it. You can use the training mode and use the battlefield, and just use the Let's Shell for running timing. That's the plus parry. That was a little bit earlier. And at first, we should use swing the Let's Shell to the upper. And if you success in the power shooting, you can't see the that effect. I should try. Yeah, that one is. That one is a power shooting. Oh, a bit hard. Yeah, that was power shooting. And if he's successing the power shooting, we can save the Let's Shell. Yeah. Look at this. Let's share is not disappear. Yes. I can save the Let's Shell. This is good practice, I think, for running the parry timing. And after that, you should play versus Fargo more. Yeah, I should explain the double jump armor stuff too. So while using the double jump, Yoshi has armor. And Yoshi can counter the opponent's attack by using these options, like this. So while the kind of the attacks, Yoshi has a double jump armor. It depends on the opponent's attacks though, and this double jump armor is pretty useful. After losing double jump armor, Yoshi has to goes down or something like that. But this option works as a counter option. So learning the double jump armor is pretty modern, I think. So, because of the Yoshi's Parrying and double jump armor options, Yoshi can counter opponent by using just one flame techniques. When Yoshi was in the air and Yoshi did not do anything, just use a double jump. And then you can counter with a reaction. And if you were on the ground, just use a parry. And then you can counter your opponent. For learning the double jump armor, I think versus Farco is yeah, it's still good. Because of the double jump armor stuff, I recommend to turn on the rumbles for Yoshi player because yeah, can you hear the sound of the rumble? When we got damages, we got the rumble. So I think that's why we can react a little bit easier when we got damages. Yeah, that's why I recommend to use a rumble for Yoshi player. So I explained first kind of the punish game stuff like the double jump canceling near and the up air. Double jump other options are a little bit hard, but just the double jump canceling the near and the up air is not so hard. And the second, the shield drop. Third, platform movements. Fourth, Yoshi specific things using the parrying and the double jump armor. And the fifth thing is a ledge movement. Yeah, I just want to show you. So Yoshi has a little bit unique options from the ledge, like the down bestow, like the edge cancel X. Especially edge canceling X is pretty important from the ledge. It's like the releasing the ledge, double jump, up B, jump, release the ledge, up B, release the ledge, up B, and repeated these options. And aiming the opponent. And we should run the both sides. So, especially edge cancel X is pretty important for saving your life. Some characters like the Ganondorf and like the Peach is pretty difficult to approaching while using the up B. And this option is a bit risky, but Yoshi has to use these options. For practicing the edge cancel X, personally I recommend to use event 50. Look at this. So event 50 Yoshi. And just try to kill the Blazing Hand and Master Hand with X. We have to aim the opponent at the same time. This is a really good practice, I think. If you beat the Crazy Hand and Master Hand, you are sick. Versus Captain Falcon is a pretty good practice for the edge cancel X. Something like that. But it's pretty hard compared with the normal edge cancel X. This one is called the reverse edge cancel X. Like the straightly go releasing the ledge and using double jump straight up and then using the up B. The input is pretty hard, but it's possible. But for the beginners, it's not. You don't need to use the reverse edge cancel X. So just practice the normal edge cancel X. And for the down B stall. Down B stall is also interesting. So if you frame perfect down B, you can save the your invincible frame. Come on. Yes, that one is. So if you perfectly using a down B, yeah, you can save the your invincible frame. And also the Yoshi's hard block is not bad. And this is Yoshi's some ledge movement. And make sure Yoshi's guarantee is not good. So if you perfectly did Yoshi's ledge dash, Yoshi can save the 2 flames window. Grab the ledge, releasing the ledge, and using the double jump, something like this, and then using the wave dash, and then yeah, just 2 frames. So basically ledge dash is pretty hard for the Yoshi, but Yoshi can use the aerial interrupt. I did not use this option, but yeah, it's hard, but it will save your timing. So this movement is 6 frames faster than the ledge dash. You will input the nair right before landing from ledge. Yes. Yes. invincible jump. Okay, as a summary, top 5 Yoshi tips for beginners are: first, double jump casting near and up air. Second, shield drop. Third, running the platform movements like the stride, left or right, the kind of the perfect wave landing. Fourth, Yoshi specific things like the running the parrying and the double jump armor. And 5, learning the ledge movement, especially the edge canceller X. It's pretty important. If you learn these 5 things, yeah, your Yoshi gets better. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching these videos. I appreciate it if you subscribe my YouTube channels. I see you next video.